Hello. Hello. Okay. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it through this stream. If not, well, we tried. But, yeah. Okay, let's get going. Or I get too lightheaded. Oh, you know what? I should probably get some more water. One moment. I'm just gonna grab some water real quick. Hopefully that'll help. Okay. Hey Melgy. How you doing? So I was working on the next video's illustration, or monster drawing, and yeah, I realized that it's kind of. I think that oh yeah, I am still very ill. Unfortunately, so usually what happens with me is that when I get sick, I get really sick for a day, and then it passes and I'm good, and then I'm right as rain afterward. But the problem is this time it hit in the middle of it hit right as we're getting basically our second spring, and it's a whole lot of pollen out there. So not only am I getting hit by the pollen, or not only am I fighting off the sickness, but I'm fighting off all the pollen. And yeah, I've been in and out of like the bathroom that I've turned the bathroom, which like I've turned on the shower to like it's super hot to just try and get mist going. And I basically turned it into a what is it called? The steam room. And that has helped a lot. Let me just grab. Do I have my tweezers in there? I don't think so. Sauna is dry heat. A steam room is wet heat. And the point, because like I live in Salt Lake City, or I live in Utah, not specifically Salt Lake City, because like technically I'm outside Salt Lake City, but like whatever. But general idea is that it is a desert out here, and so when you don't have enough moisture, your body overproduces mucus to kind of adapt to things. Doxed. Joking. Yeah, whatever. It's no big deal. I do not have a large enough audience to make doxing too much of an issue. I mean, like, of course I should. And even then, like, Salt Lake City area, I suppose, is a very huge place. So yeah. But also, yeah, before this I was working on the drawing and I finished off my pen, my previous pen, so I had to load up a new one. Okay, let's get going on this though. Okay. This is an interesting setup. So, oh yeah, that reminds me. One thing that I was thinking of doing in a couple months is having an adventures only month. Like have that be a special event where instead of drawing monsters, I'm drawing adventurers, and that'll be the theme for especially because I want to get better at drawing people. It is something that I am not as good at. At least I don't feel as good at, and I want to get better at it. So, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. You know, it would be like August Adventurer Month. So yeah. Okay. Kind of a satyry type. Start out. This. I'll try to make this seem like it is. Yeah. Sounds cool. Oops, I disconnected for a sec. Back. Okay. These horns. And then on top of these horns, we have double horns. Oof, I did that wrong. That's a bit better. Whatever, I'll correct it in the digital side of things if I need to. I'll actually black these out. Kinda. There we go. Separate this. Apologies if I'm not as talkative today. It is a little bit difficult to speak. I don't want to be coughing too much on this stream. Funny thing, I always read my username as Malye, but because everyone says Malji, I've started reading it that way myself. No worries. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense as Malye or Malje. Malji. Malye. Yeah, JY is yeah, sound. Okay. Or at least I'm assuming that's what you mean of like the soft J kind of sound. I'll just move the wings and kind of. I like the idea of dangling a little potion kind of thing. Yeah. Malgi. Oh, Malgi. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Malgi. Huh. I've never read it that way. I mean, as is readily apparent. Yeah, I suppose I am more used to like Eastern readings of the words that of like syllables rather than, I suppose, like what could be construed as a Western idea of it. I'm not sure what I'm saying at this point. In regards to that, or actually, wait, this would be the side that goes up. It goes down this way. Goes up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. It's those are the wrong ways around for the. Oh, we can fix that. Yeah. I forgot about the digitigrade legs. Oopsies. That's fine. We're good on that front. I do like the vibe of this person, even if the illustration isn't as strong. I meant to draw that as the rib cage, but I suppose these are boobs. It is that sort of plop down thing. That front side kind of situation. Go. Bring the shoulders in a bit. Actually, do the little hangy sleeves. This probably isn't that readable. We'll see if we can fix that. one of the things I've started realizing is the biggest part, is like a huge part of scribble art, which is like kind of what I think of my art style as, is you have to really heavily balance your how distinct you're being with your work. Like, how are you not only, you're not only putting out a lot of lines, but you're also putting out lines that imply direction. Oh, you know what? You can have this be sort of a, yeah. That seems fun. This will be, so you're doing direction, but also you're putting shadow. So you need to be very careful about how you put, where you put stuff and how you put it in there, because you're forming, not like, I am losing my brain in the middle of thinking these things out. Okay. So scribble art. Scribble art, general idea is that it is art that is using a hell of a lot of lines to get like a full vision of things. The drawing is slightly out of frame. Oops, sorry about that. Here, you know what? Let me just adjust the frame. Help with that. There we go. Yep, does that fix it? Okay. But, yeah, scribble art, general idea, a lot of lines. You're using a lot of lines to imply the structure of things. And you have to be careful. Careful is kind of against one of the major, one of my major parts of scribble art, but you have to pay attention to the direction of lines, as well as like where you leave your white space, because otherwise a lot of things can get very indistinct very quickly. Yeah. But I think that this one's pretty fun. Alrighty. Just move this and pull that in. Alrighty. How does that feel? Okay. This seems like kind of a fun person. Yeah, okay. We'll call it on that. Where did the last one go? Here. Alrighty. Next one. So how have you been this week? Anything special going on? Ooh, yet another mask. In frame? That's not quite in frame. Okay, there's that. So cool, their legs are totally digitigrade. I have a really stupid idea for this, but I like that. I'm gonna use those two as a combo. We'll toss this in. I like this. Okay. Well, we'll keep it this way. Things are good. Going to be dropping off a job application tomorrow. Oh, and your novel is 80K words. Fantastic. Oh, hi, Karma. Unfortunately, still sick, so sorry about the voice, and if I don't talk as much, it is a little bit of a thing right now. Actually, grab some water. That always helps. Okay. Whew. So, let's do this. Neutral mask. Or that, you know, generally like happy kind of mask. And then wonk, wonk. That's a little bit wonky for the mask. Let's try and fix it. There we go. And then here's the fun part. Yeah, you get that wide grin just sticking out from behind the mask. And it just feels like, oh yeah, this totally does not fit. Things are good. Oh. Hey, Karma, very Japanese Oni mask from that last one. Oh yeah, I liked it. It was pretty cool, and that was one of the cards I got. This one specifically. So yeah, basically copied a bunch of that. So yeah. Then got this. And we have this mask that is way too small for the face. And let's do little schemy shoulders. This. Alrighty. The last one. Yeah, Henya mask. Always found unique masks fun. Okay, wait. Okay. You have stumbled upon one of my obsessions. Congratulations. I will now talk for the next 20 minutes about that. So yes, masks are always a really cool thing for me as well. Um, I I'm pretty sure I know where this came from. It came from Bionicle. I was one of those Bionicle kids. When I was younger, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the masks so much, and that kind of became a thing for me. Like I've always enjoyed mask things that include masks. And it, to me, like, okay, and not only that, I have okay, wait, let's figure this out. Okay, yes, masks. So I've always found masks, especially magical masks, to be like really cool in my mind. And so I always try to like find things that include that as one of their major motifs. And let me just get this scarab sorted out real quick. Okay. Like that. And wonk, 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 wonk. There we go. That's generally pretty good. Okay, so I've always enjoyed masks. I've always found masks to be something interesting. I have even done training in mask theater, and specifically a little bit of European style mask theater, which then goes into clowning and mimery, which are really unique and really interesting styles of theater. And wow, do masks become a real huge thing when like you're wearing them. Like if I were to jump into if I were to have a character that used a mask, boom, I'm in. Like it is so quick to get into a masked character that it kind of takes you over, and it makes you a little bit weird. Like it's so automatic, and that's one of the things that I love about masks, is that it's the immediate, well, it's like how much it turns you into another person, but beyond that, it also conceals your identity or becomes your identity, because masks, like as a thing, are so unique and inventive. So when we started wearing cloth masks for the pandemic, that was really cool for me. And I actually sorry, I actually had a couple of stylized masks, and you know, decorated my masks. Unfortunately, now we have KN95s, and those are really hard to decorate or stylize or do anything with without kind of screwing up how effective it'll be. And I don't want to do that, so yeah. I still mask occasionally, and I've been masking a lot this past week because I do not want to get people sick. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the malady masks. Or what? Crazy? I was crazy once until I put on the mask. Yeah, sort of. So like masks are kind of this shield between you and an audience. And so when you put on a mask, like that's a tool to kind of separate you from who you are into who you will be in this moment. Similar thing with you can actually find a similar effect from uniforms. Uniforms are essentially masks that do not cover your face, unless they do, you know, and they allow you to enter this space that distinguishes itself from when you are unmasked. And I don't know the psychology of it yet. Honestly, I kind of don't want to know the psychology because I want to keep that mysticism going on in my brain. Because that's just too cool not to have. Okay. Oof. I definitely didn't say everything that I wanted to say. And probably normal condition me would have had a lot more educated things to say, but yeah, that's kind of like what, that's a little bit, you know what I mean? Just okay. Let's, oh, I'm dizzy. I'm gonna just take a quick few minutes. I might have to leave early, actually. Yeah. You know what? I'm dizzy. I am dizzy. I am not doing well. I'm so sorry, but I will have to cut this one off early. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Sorry about that. See y'all later. Oh.